So here we are. We're in southern Spain in the hills above Estepona. The sun's shining, the roads are dry, we're 1400 metres above sea level, and we finally got the key to the Diavel. Let's go take a look. So what is the Diavel exactly? Well, on face value it's a performance street cruiser, a bit like a V-Rod or a V-Max, but this one doesn't fall into those pigeonholes so exactly. It's been done by Ducati, and that means it's got its very own performance edge. It's got 162 brake horsepower Testastretta V-twin engine, it's got a performance lightweight chassis, it's got all sorts of sports bike, brakes, suspension, that sort of stuff. From the saddle it's even more clear this is no conventional street cruiser. First off, it's light, 207 kilo in this carbon form, which is way lighter than V-Maxes, V-Rods, bikes like that. Secondly, it's very sophisticated. A TFT screen which shows the riding modes, which has been developed from the Multistrada system. It's also got ABS, it's also got traction control system, it's also got this keyless ignition, all the sort of stuff you normally expect on sophisticated sports bikes, not cruisers like this. But that's enough about what it's got. Let's go and find out how it goes. Okay, I've been riding the new Ducati Diavel all day in southern Spain in beautiful sunshine on some fabulous roads. What do I think of it? Well, firstly, this is new territory for Ducati. The last time they did a cruiser bike like this is called the Indiana. I was about 3 and it's about as palatable as spaghetti bolognese made out of cat food. But this time it's different. This time it's bred through with Ducati DNA. And that means it's got style, it's got innovative technology and it's got performance. So the question is, does it deliver? Well, yes it does, and then some. First off, style. It's got it in spades. It's beautifully done, all the wires are tucked away, there's no tubing on show, it's got fabulous tactile badges, everywhere you look there's finishes and clever touches. Better than that, it's got innovation. There's more GP tech on this bike than a GP bike, probably about 5 or 10 years ago. It's got DTC and the mode riding system and ABS and traction control. It's got the works pretty much. And it's also got performance. It wouldn't be a Ducati without it these days. It's got the Testastretta 11 degree engine, which has been bumped up a bit in this spec to take to 162 brake horsepower, which blows everything away in terms of power to weight ratio in this class. The handling is intuitive, that big fat tyre really doesn't get in the way, you don't notice it. It's great fun to ride. But there's more than that too. It's practical, which is surprising for a bike like this. It's got these very clever pillion pegs. It's got a really comfortable seat. You can sit in the saddle pretty much all day from what we can tell so far. Preloaded just on the other side for pillions. It's got lots of clever touches. It's also good value, surprisingly so in these day and age. This is a posh Ducati, and in this spec admittedly it comes in at 15,895, but the base one is under 13, which compared to V-Rods and V-Max and like is peanuts really. It's not perfect. I'm not a particular fan of this brushed finish on these air scoop covers here. It's a bit of a texture too far in my book with all these other ones going on. And ultimately, of course, the riding position is a bit too upright and sitting down for when you're really riding on hard. But hey, 80% of the time it's absolutely fine and good fun and comfortable. So how do we sum it up? Well, I think the Diavel's going to do for the cruiser bike class pretty much what the Multistrada did for adventure bikes this time last year. It's got its own style, it's got bags of innovation due to the high tech and the mode adjustable riding system, but best of all it's got performance way beyond anything we thought was possible in this class before. It's fun, it's fast, it's flighty, it's exciting. But I've got another way of looking at it too. I think this bike's going to shake up this class in the same sort of way that the Fireblade did to sports bikes back in '91. That bike changed the rules. This bike is pretty much a rule breaker in its class too. It's incredible.